Oh, it's kind of. Oh well.
Good evening, ECFL community. It is a beautiful night here in sunny, well, not sunny, it's nighttime, Orlando, Florida. We got a game going here between the UTSA Roadrunners and the UCF Knights. Up here in the booth with me, we got Jacob Cool Beans. How you doing tonight, man?
I'm doing good. How about you?
Oh, just fantastic. All right, the kick is up, and we are underway. UTSA takes it in the end zone for a touchback, starting here on the 20-yard line. All right, UTSA comes up, hands the ball off to Burkhart, takes a few hits, manages to squeak out 7. All right, here we are, 2nd and 3, lining up the shotgun set. Hands the ball off to Burkhart, plows through, getting another 6-yard rush, moving the chains. All right, fakes the handoff to Burkhart. Gonna stumble in the backfield, gets stopped behind the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 11 for UTSA. That's Styles Stern racking up his first tackle and first tackle for loss of the night. Jacob, what do you think about what you're seeing so far?
UTSA is just running the ball a lot. I don't know if they're going to try passing it. I don't know if they're going to pass it a lot, and they're passing it here. And that'll be a first down.
Montezuma Popoko picking up his first catch of the night for 13 yards, moving the chains. UTSA back up in the shotgun set yet again. Trips to the bottom of your screen. He drops back. Lobs it out, and that's a nice pitch and catch. Lakota, I always mess up that name. I'm just going to say Lakota. I apologize. I'm terrible with names, but late lead 2 for 2, 25 yards. UTSA coming back up to the line. Hands the ball off to Burkhart and immediately slammed right in the backfield. You know, these Roadrunners, they're a real dual threat offense between Leighton Lee and Jerry Burkhart as he slings the ball over to Paris Glass, the big tight end. Not getting much, but still moving it forward. 3rd and 10 here from about the 38-yard line. Drops back, lobs the screen. Burkhart shaking off one, moving up the side. 12 yards under him. Takes a handoff to Burkhart. Lobs it over and intercepted by UCF. Shrugs off one. He's moving to the 40, the 50, their 40, the 30, the 20, the 10. Oh my goodness.
Touchdown Knights.
Stan Fernandez taking it back to the house, putting UCF right on the board. Oh, that was a thing of beauty right there. What do you think?
Yeah, I thought they were going to run it, but because, the running game was working at the start of the game, I thought they would just stick to that because they're very close, and they threw a very risky pass and pick 6.
The extra point is up and good. UCF up by 7 here in the first quarter. And I'm seeing in chat that that's a walk-on. All right, UTSA taking their second kick of the night. Jimmy John's bringing it out for 25. All right, UTSA lining back up in the shotgun set. One receiver to both sides. Tight end in motion. Takes the handoff to Burkhart. Lobs it over the middle. Wide open.
Oh, he's wide open. And no.
Shrugs off 2-3. Paris Glass, the big man, taking it for 44. Just absolutely uncovered.
That makes it 1st and 10.
I mean, if you were Leighton Lee there, you definitely like what you see.
Yeah, he's 5 for 6, right? Yeah, 5 for 6, and unfortunately for him, that only incompletion was an interception. That was also a pick 6.
Burkhart staying on his feet, managing to shrug off one. Second wave getting to him, picking up 7 yards, making this a 2nd and 3. The Roadrunners getting back up to the line of scrimmage. Leighton Lee under center, 2 in the backfield. Hands it off to Burkhart, running west, trying to get past. Gets the first down and more. Making the 1st and 10 from about the 12-yard line. Burkhart managing to stay on his feet. This man is absolutely unstoppable. Just gets tackled short of the first down mark. 2nd and inches here from the 2. Leighton Lee under shotguns, drops back. Right up the middle, Paris Glass, the big man, putting UTSA back on the board, punching right back. Tie ball game pending the extra point. Now, what are your thoughts of how UTSA moved the ball downfield?
It was a lot safer than their last drive. A lot more runs, but there was that big passing play that set them up for success.
All right, UCF takes the kick. Dusty Rooks bowling up the middle, getting to the 30-yard line. All right, sorry about that. Aaron Ike completing a 7-yard pass to Dusty Rooks. UCF offense hasn't even had a chance to get on the field. Trying to make the most of this opportunity here. Defense taken away from them. Mackenzie Milton bowls forward for 2 yards. Ike hands it off. Jordan Johnson taking up 2, moving the chains. All right, UCF lined up in the shotgun set. Ike drops back. Hit as he's about to release, sacked for 6 yards.
UTSA is playing very well on defense.
Oh yeah, their defense is definitely nothing to mess around with. I mean, you see that front coming at you. You don't know what to do.
Now it's 3rd and 25.
All right, Ike drops back. They
And
send an extra man.
Another one.
4th and 31, and they're definitely going to have to punt this away here. I mean, this drive was not going the way that they had planned out. Punt team out. Ball is up. Looked like it went out of bounds, probably somewhere around midfield. I couldn't really tell by the angle.
And
Right,
UTSA is set up with pretty good field position.
Starting at the 49, their 49-yard line. Leighton Lee's back in the pocket, has all day. Throws out a bit of a duck, but Montezuma Popoko catches it for 16. And I mean, that's a man who's really been doing it all year for him and making, clutch catch after clutch catch. There's a quick wide receiver screen. Stumbles over one man, Jimmy Johns.
It's a first down.
Hey guys, how are you?
And up in the booth, we got JoJo joining us.
I'm helping out over here. We see Burkhart. Burkhart's one of their hardest runners in the ECFL. He's a top running back with those 17 touchdowns. Nonetheless, the broken tackles is astronomical at 34 in the season. Between him and Leighton Lee putting up the 22 touchdowns, I mean, this is going to be fun to watch UTSA do what they've been doing all season.
Oh, definitely. I mean, Jerry Burkhart and Leighton Lee are definitely, like, in my view, the best tandem in this league.
There's some that come close but can't play as good because you can pass it not only to Burkhart as we see here on the screen. I mean, the list goes on with the receiving core, the tight ends that look like linemen, and nonetheless, Popko is probably one of the better wide receivers in the league because I think they have 2 tight ends on the team. And I could be wrong, but Paris Glass, as we saw the touchdown earlier, he's nothing but an animal. He can run, he can catch, he can block.
Yeah, I mean, they are just so threatening from so many different angles. I mean, it's hard to even think about what to cover.
I give UCF credit here because they do have one of the best defensive lines with Slug Stern and Gus Lake on the front 3 there to hold that UTSA high-flying run game offense. See them hold them there. That's a win in my book in the first quarter. If Aaron Ike can do what Aaron Ike has done before, get the touchdowns or get the ball to Milton here, I would like to see. I have to do something big fast. As we see him in the handoff, hands it off right up the middle. Milton is a quarterback that I will still call a quarterback until they officially change it to running back.
I mean, sometimes it's just how it goes,
Hey, we've seen quarterbacks go running back. We've seen wide receivers like Ryan Tannehill go quarterback. So kudos to everybody who does that.
Taysom Hill.
Taysom Hill, as we see the wide receiver bubble screen. Good blocking there to Uncle Swish. And I'm a huge fan of Uncle Swish there. He is the top dog on that offense in my eyes. Obviously, we could sit here and say that there's other people on the team, but I really like to see what he does on this field tonight.
Oh, he's definitely instrumental.
They get the stuffed up the middle there. I mean, it was a great play, but they read it all along. They had 7 in the box there, 2, 4, 6, 8 in the box there. My apologies. You should have called audible there, Ike.
Brought the whole house down on him.
Will be punted.
Saw that one coming. And they're going to have room here with good field position as we see him get 5, 10, 15. I mean, 20 yards there, 22 yards by Jimmy Johns. This is where special teams plays a part. People are like, oh, special teams doesn't matter. No, it really does matter.
Oh, most definitely.
We see them come out in this spread pistol. And they do send a blitz, and it's completely blocked. Getting it to the big boy over there, Lakota Chitawakanaka. But You're going to see a lot of this. They're going to spread it out. They're going to pass it. They're really good at disguising, and that's the most fun is we see a guy go in option into motion. They do send a heavy blitz, and the blitz is just getting beat every time. I mean, great saving tackle right there by UCF. But we need Freedom Miller do a little bit more. I know that he was playing that robber going underneath, but I would get away from the blitz right now. They're tearing it apart.
And that's Glass's second big catch of the night too.
Yeah, I seen it earlier. As they're in a tight formation here, I wouldn't be surprised if we see a run by Burkhardt with a man in motion outside. Wow, this is what kind of confuses defenses when you can step back and put the man tight, and this is gonna he's got to do something with it, and that is not the something that they needed. As I just talked about this man, and here he comes to lay the law and get that. I mean, he probably regrets getting out of bounds there, but hey, kudos to UCF's defense getting the pressure. That's a coverage interception. Oh, that was a poor throw by Layton.
Yeah, just a terrible read, giving UCF their second interception on the night.
Yeah, as we see, they hand off an I formation up the middle. I don't know why he cut left there, because he would have gotten an extra 2 yards, but I mean, at least they're out of that, almost out of that end zone to the back there. I mean, what do you guys watched the game a little bit more than me. I mean, the first half of the first quarter, what did you guys see as the score was ironically tied in a way?
Well, UCF got on the board first, taking
No.
And it is.
Speaking of pick six.
Now
Percy Cooper Jr., the strong safety, read that the whole way. Aaron Ike needs to take a hike for like a little bit and just chill. I mean, that was, no offense, that's a hard play to call inside. That's, oh man, I honestly feel bad.
Yeah, it's just a bit unfortunate, but otherwise, like, this game's been pretty close. I mean, both defenses have been getting good pressure. The secondaries have just been coming out in storm. I mean, we've had 3 interceptions just going into the second quarter here.
Just for the record, that's Percy Cooper's second interception of the season, so congrats to you. As the only person who has a defensive touchdown is Trey Stover. The defense, that is. As they put the man in motion here, trips left, fakes it. Goes right down to the dump off guy. Gets about 2 yards there. Not even. Bobby Boucher is, the UCF is going sideways a lot. They need to start getting into these tackles and hopefully be falling forward. We see them in shotgun formation, one to the left. He's getting covered by that's a great play right there. This is what I should be doing a little bit more of. He's got a lot of rushing touchdowns, I'm pretty sure, this season. He's up there. He's had 5 on the season. I know it's not, nearly as much as you want to see with a mobile quarterback, but he does have legs.
Yeah. Might be just trying to put a square peg through a round hole.
As we see the run up the middle by Milton for 5 yards. Wear this defense down, and I'm not taking anything away from UTSA's defense, trust me. But it seems like the air game is not working. There we go. You get a nice reception to Bobby Boucher for 13 yards. So you found the open zone.
Somebody said water sucks. He didn't really appreciate that.
Well, we'll take that for now. As we do say, UTSA just sent a huge blitz, and Uncle Swoosh, the guy who I give respect to, literally heard footsteps and dropped the ball. That is incredible. It seems like UTSA is really getting in their head right now. He steps back, looks to the man on that wheel route, gets it to him right there. Milton, great play there. Good patience by the quarterback to let him get open.
Gonna be a first down.
Oh yeah, and then some.
Yeah, that's definitely what I want to see UCF doing, is just kind of mixing it up, throwing in the wheel routes, maybe a screen or two here or there. I know a lot of people hate screens, but
I'm cool with the screen when it's not inside your own 2-yard line.
Yeah, exactly.
As we see them in shotgun here, no protection, and these curl routes, these are great. This is what they need to do, is nickel and dime them. They're not going to get big on this defense. When you got defenders like this, take what you can, and when Uncle Swish drops a ball, that's huge. We see them in this double tight end formation, motion to the right. We're going to make it a strong side right, and then right up the middle he comes and just takes him down for nothing. He said, I'm sorry. Not today, my friend.
Snipped that one out before it even started.
We talked about Daniel Stover earlier. I said that was, there's two Stovers. We got one over on UTSA, then no, I was talking about him. Never mind. I apologize.
It's gonna be 4th and 7. Looks like UCF is gonna have to settle for a field goal here.
This is again. I mean, you expect UCF is a high ranked team for not having as many wins. So for them to be in a game against a team as well as UTSA has been doing, this is great for UCF, and their home. The fans are happy, and I'm sure the players are just as happy to be in this game.
Yeah, both these teams are just serious high flyers, and when one comes uncorked, like they're absolutely just bringing the heat.
UTSA goes into every game expecting to put up 50 points. UCF is expected to just win, and they want to win, and they do win. They ride out and grind out every game, as you see a run up the middle to Burkhardt. And this is
Oh, he's still going.
incredible break. I think he broke 2 tackles there. 6 minutes left in the second quarter here. Give the man the ball. Let him run. UCF did not see that coming.
And by the time it already got to their doorstep, it was just too late for them to react.
Yeah, I mean, that offensive line definitely approached it. Here we go with the read option. Oh, my.
He's got a lot of open field. And no one's going to catch him. It's going to be a
Tell you
touchdown
something.
for UTSA.
Did you see Gus Lake there? Gus Lake was faster than all the DBs. That's hustle right there. That is nothing but natural-born talent.
Man, what are they feeding these guys?
It's not only a long game, but it's a long half. UCF, if they can do what they did this last drive and put in the work and get even 3 points here, it could be a 2-point game. It could be any type of point game, but they do need to keep putting up points, whether it's 3 or 7 for the half.
Yeah, it's kind of getting into that dangerous territory where it might seem a little bit too insurmountable to pass.
I agree. As we see them in shotgun formation, 3 to the left. They're playing man up on that defense as they fake the run there and get it to the outside there. That was a great play. Like you were saying earlier, they need to keep these simple plays, get the passing yards. They don't need to go deep. They're not going to do it against this defense.
Just like curls, wheels, couple screens here and there, some slants. That's bread and butter, honestly.
Yep. And find the open zone as we see a run up the middle, get them off guard, and the quarterback is down. Milton is running. He's chugging. He's got running from the cop speed.
Touchdown night.
Wow, look at that quarter. We got 2 quarterbacks out there. That is amazing. Hey, I mean, we said touchdown. I mean, I don't know what that linebacker 21 was doing there, but someone on film day next week is going to be really mad at Percy Cooper.
I knew he shouldn't have had popcorn before the game.
Wow, a 2-play drive just to come back and make it a 1-score game again. It was beautiful. I mean, that was not even great blocking. It was great blocking by the wide receivers. I mean, there was dudes on the floor on the outside. Milton, I mean, the center could have ran that in. That's how many people were on the floor. Great return there by Lakota Chetanawaka.
Mechalika High.
Yeah, whatever it is. I mean, you got a nice 35-yard return there. Get them in field goal position. I mean, this is going to be a high-flying scoring game unless this UCF defense, they did a great job there filling up that job there. Tommy Gunn's one of their better linebackers for sure. They're keeping him out of the game for a quarter and a half there. Only 3 tackles, 1 for the loss, and that's his first tackle for the loss tonight.
It's time to see if it's bend, don't break here.
That's got to not break at all if they want to be in this game, as we see a pass to the right side. That was a nice... Wow, I thought he had that. that corner route. Wow.
Yeah, he had it all but signed, sealed, delivered.
Yeah.
He just dropped it.
They're bringing the pressure, and oh my God, he had him beat. Leighton Lee needs to put a little bit more air on that. He definitely underthrew that because I don't know who was open there, but that was a touchdown waiting in the making.
Yeah, that was Pater calling his name.
To see a 9-yard return, I'll take a 9-yard return, especially one of these games. They get a field goal here, great. They get a touchdown here, I'd be worried to be UTSA. I didn't watch the kickoff. Who gets the ball at halftime? Do you guys know?
UCF.
UCF, I believe.
UCF gets the ball.
And just thrown out of bounds.
Yeah, I mean, I'll take that over an interception or a sack, but you can't have many of those when you're trying to get yards. Especially when you only got 68 yards on the game, as we see a screenplay that gets blown the heck up.
That just blown up. Oof.
I mean, this UTSA defense, this UTSA team is, you know, if you were to put outside of our rankings, they're going to be in the Final Four. My eyes.
Oh, undoubtedly. I'm right there with you.
So we see the fake handoff for an interception to this fat
And
guy.
it is picked.
You know, at halftime here, you got to go to the locker room. You got to talk to Ike. You got to say, hey, man, have some amnesia. Don't worry about it. Got to move on. We're going to keep passing it, but we can't keep passing it to the other team. You're not Chris Demetz.
Carpetron Duke Marriott with the pick there.
Man, is a Marriott himself. As we see a fake run. Oh, nice. Good play there by UCF defense. This is what it seems like is going to help them stay in the game here, as we say, Exgo Nuzlo. The tackle for a loss there. We are with 3 to the right, run up the middle, and he cuts it out to the C gap where everybody was. We would have ran it up the middle. I mean, it seems like everybody today wants to go outside.
Yeah, there's definitely a lot of east-west action tonight, and aside from like those 2 big rips that Jerry Burkhardt had.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just gotta run forward and you'll pick up more yards. Usually.
Wow. And this is their big play guy.
What? Oh, what a catch.
Yeah, he's exciting to watch with that one-hand Odell Beckham catch there, but
I just thanked his lucky stars that he caught it.
And
let's see what UTSA
UTSA
could be here. They got 4 on the defensive line, 2 linebackers. They're expecting pass with a little bit of pressure. Oh, man, Jimmy Johns just put it in the dagger for the halftime. UCF knows what they got to do. They have shown what they can do. They just need to do a little bit more. I don't care how good your defense is, I guess. When you go in against a high-flying offense like this, it seems like it don't matter.
UTSA is back up by 14.
And if UCF doesn't keep it up, they won't be. They cannot. You gotta get the trick. It seems like against UTSA is time of possession as they get a good kickoff return there for 27 yards. You need to keep their offense off the field. If you can run the ball, kill the clock, get up 3 points, and keep their offense, I think that's how you're gonna have to beat this team. See them in shotgun, and they are sending a corner blitz there, and they're liking these outside routes to kill the clock, which is exactly what they shouldn't be doing.
Yeah, I mean, might still be seeing ghosts out there too. They might just be trying simple stuff just to try to get them worked back into the game plan.
Yeah, I mean, I guess, you know, when you put it that way, you're right. As we see a nice play in between the linebacker and safety, Uncle Swish comes down with the hard ones, but apparently not the easy ones. That was a beautiful route. Get off me, fatty. And he just ran right by him. And the safety said, hello. That was a good play there by the quarterback, noticing he beat his cornerback, whatever it is.
Man, it was just being defended by a bowling ball.
A lot of big gains in this game.
Yeah, as we see a really scary possible reception there. Ike is just...
He's not himself.
I mean, I'm cool with risks, but how many are you going to take this game? As we see them in shotgun formation, dumps it to the left side on that screen route. Uncle Swoosh isn't able to break 15 people on that tackle, but they got 3rd and 3, very manageable. You run it here, you pass it here. What are you doing?
I think they should just run it here.
I agree. I'd like to see
You-
Ike run it. And
eh,
no, he does
I don't
exactly.
like that play
There we
call.
go.
Oh, now I like this
go.
play call. Now I like it even more.
We see that was a coverage run. That was not a designed run there. He had all those guys just running like little curl routes, and he just said, you know what? Too much pressure. Screw this.
Yeah, he's definitely a master of improv.
Pistol formation, runs it up the middle, gets about 1, 2 yards at most. 3. Can't count either, I guess. But
Trying
this
to
is what they
channel his
want
inner
to do.
Voodoo Tatum.
I'm okay with this. I'd kill the clock, man. Don't let UTSA's offense back on the field. Don't throw the ball. Just keep it on the ground as we see the running back going. I mean, this is a great play, actually. He took that man-on-man, said no. Saw the blitz coming and said, I know someone's going to be man-on-man. Wow.
And
Dusty.
all of a sudden, it is a one-score game.
I don't know, man. You left UTSA, I think, in my eyes, too much time.
Yeah. They've shown that they can score quickly. So, can UCF stop them? Or can UTSA do what they've been doing?
Seen them show it, you know? We go with the tight end formation. They got 8 in the box right now, UCF. I think they're expecting run here as we do see the run to the opposite side of the blitz. But Gus, he gets there and gets cleaned up by number 11. Great defensive play. They actually have a timeout. DSA's trying to put up points, it seems, as they spread the field here. They send a corner blitz, UCF, and he drops it. UCF is on fire right now. They are not playing no game except football.
Well, I mean, I hope they would be playing football.
Some people come out here and they just want to get to the pros, and that was good pressure. Yo, Gus Lake is like a running back on steroids. Did you just see him? I mean, that man went from like the left hash to the right hash within seconds.
They thought like the Kool-Aid man about to burst through a brick wall.
As we see the punt, they're going to be in good field goal range here. At nearly the 45-yard line by Dusty Rooks. I mean, just hit the side the score or the change of scoring. Look how far UCF has come with that 1-yard first quarter to this, to be in it within 1 score.
Yeah, I mean, even after all their little individual setbacks, they're still trying to claw their way back into this.
And Ike needs to improv, like you said, and that was beautiful.
What a flow.
No, UTSA needs to do something with number 98. I don't care how many interceptions he has. I don't care who he knows in the locker room. That man needs to just go away because he is just hurting you right now. Single-handedly.
A little bit of Trey Diggs energy.
As we see them in the shotgun formation again. Great little check down. I'm okay with this. Kill the clock, which you can. You're already in field goal range nearly. And then play for the half. You're getting ball, like you said. Obviously, touchdown's great, but you don't want UTSA to back on the field at all. They just sent a 4-man front there. That was great defense there. It was great defense there. You know, I appreciate that. When someone like Tom Creek can come up there and stop that, not only does it stop the clock for them, it puts them in 3rd down and 7. And must have just let that one slip. But they're in field goal range. A minute left. UTSA with 2 timeouts.
This one should be right down Broadway.
We do see it go right down the sights here. We've got a 4-point game. UTSA is going to get the ball at 2 timeouts, 59 seconds. Plenty of time to score for UTSA especially.
If UCF though can hold them and get the ball back because they're getting the ball back at halftime, they can possibly lead.
I could see that happening. I believe UCF has a lot more heart on that field right now than UTSA is just doing what they've been doing. So let's see how they do. I mean, I like how they're creeping the box here, not allowing much in the, as they send another 2 linebacker blitz past the outside, and they get the interception
No
for
one in
the
front of
touchdown.
him. UCF has the lead.
Ernie Spencer, strong safety, came up, creeped up, playing the robbery. I mean, he just played that quarterback. I mean, here we
You
go.
don't have to wait for halftime.
Yeah. I mean, that is incredible. I appreciate the fact that UTSA was too not humble. I'm actually excited. That's a second interception on the season, by the way. But kudos to UCF to come back from a 1-yard first quarter to a lead at the end, possibly of the second.
This Orlando crowd is going absolutely nuts right now.
I think I see Ted Stern back there. And here we go. Let's see what kind of kickoff. Oh my God, he didn't even slow him down. He didn't slow him down either.
What a return.
Yeah, I mean, look, even plays, even-ish yards, first downs are getting caught up. I mean, UCF is playing from behind, and it shows in the stats, but UTSA needs to secure the ball just as much as UCF needs to. It's an exciting game to watch. See him step back. It's the ball. Wow. What a beautiful, scary throw to his, is he a tight end in this or a wide receiver? Let's see. He is a wide receiver, that's what I thought. See him step back right up the middle. He is hanging out his receivers to dry there. I would hate him. They got 34 seconds left, 1 timeout. Very close to a first down here. They could just run it up the middle. They're not going to. They don't care. They said, you're not going into the lead. As Lakota. Or that was Jim Jones. My apologies.
It was a first down. I didn't really like that play call though. I feel like they should have gone to the sidelines.
I mean, maybe it was designed to, but we don't know what's going on when you can't look at the whole field. It makes it a little difficult. 20 seconds left. I mean, it looks like they're playing field goal here, but they're definitely going to take a shot. They have 1 timeout. They have to at least try to get the touchdown. It's going to stop the clock right there for that first down. Cadillac Jackson's first catch of the game. Here we go. You better throw that ball quick, buddy. Here we go, 6, 5, 4. He's going through his progressions hard for the touchdown to almost get injured. They are very lucky. Hey, UCF, kudos to you to take the lead going into the half. UTSA, great job to break the lead as high as it was to get the kicker in this field goal range. I think the second half is going to be something to talk about.
Wow.
I mean, heck, the first half's been a lot to talk about.
Yeah. There's 68 total points scored already, I think.
What I learned about this game is seems like nobody's giving up at all. Whether it's defense, offense, special teams, because we've seen some pretty big returns on special teams. We've seen some big interceptions, sacks, touchdowns in the corner. I mean, this is a great game to watch, whether you're a UTSA fan or just a fan of football. Look at the time of possession, the turnovers. The rushing yards are very similar. Passing yards can, tally up a little bit more, but, I mean, UCF came to play today.
I mean, these are both teams. They're just playing. They have everything to gain with a win here,
Right.
especially in these in-conference games.
Right, and then being the underdog, essentially, UTSA, I don't see them not keeping their composure and coming back and still doing what they're going to do. I wouldn't take them out of this game, but UCF, kudos to putting the heart on the field and doing what they've been doing. Ike worries me a little, but I think he's shaking off those cobwebs.
He does not like being down, even if it's by 3 or if it's by a lot more than 3.
Yeah. I don't think anybody likes to be down.
Yeah.
So it's just how you get through that adversity and persevere. So here we go with the UCF kick return American Conference game of the week. Even though it's not, I'm gonna call it because I see it and I'm watching it. 4 down linemen. They're spreading the ball here with the shotgun formation. Oh my
Ooh.
God! Everybody read that.
Nice fake.
Ike. This is what we need to see more of. It's Ike doing this. UTSA got played. Great blocking up there. It's an amazing run.
He's finding the cracks, being able to slip through him like that. I mean, Leighton Lee's always been, good with his feet, being able to improvise.
15 rushes, 22 passes. As we see a pass to Bobby Boucher, just dominates the defender there. And that was a linebacker. That wasn't no little cornerback. That was beautiful to watch. Man formation here. They got that slot receiver wide open as it comes. And, overthrow, I always say, is better than underthrow. So I'll take that for what it is.
Yeah, probably just didn't find the option he liked. Just decided to chuck it out of bounds there.
Here we go. No men in the backfield. I wouldn't be surprised if we see Ike take this ball if he doesn't see anybody, as he does right to the right side there. Before Antonio Brown Jr., the tight end. Wow, that's his first catch. I'm surprised. He last week, he had, I think, 12 receptions for 115 yards. No touchdowns, but clearly is a safety valve for Ike. If you see a pass to the left side, dumps it off to Bobby Boucher. Last week, Antonio Brown Jr. really was a big part of their win. He didn't get touchdowns, but he had the receptions. He had the first downs for them to lead to win.
He's really acting like the sledgehammer to everybody else's scalpel.
Actually, you see a hard run by Milton. I mean, he knew there was guys coming there, and he just said, I'm going to do the best to get this first down. We're going the pure pistol formation. Motions man to the left. Through progressions. Good. That's a good sack to take. I'm not even mad about that. Interceptions are going to happen. We don't want that, as we see Daniel Stover. The Stover brothers are probably one of the better. Daniel's one of my faves on the team too, but right there is what you call a coverage sack.
Yeah, I mean, both of these secondaries have just been, I don't want to call it headhunting, but they've been on something tonight.
There's a great catch by Uncle Swoosh. I'm curious to see what the oh man. I didn't see the clipping. I think it's a BS call when it asked me, because Dusty Brooks doesn't look like he didn't even get that low. But, GSA's got more money, I guess.
Gotta please the boosters somehow.
As we see them in shotgun to the right and left. Fake the handoff. Ike takes the ball. And that was a great take, because the D end was right there. Ready? Follows him, takes him. Smart move. He knew he wasn't going to get much, but not as least as much as him. As Tom Craig, 9 tackles, almost getting those double digits.
Almost in those double digits. We're barely halfway into the third quarter here. He's been zooming around the field.
They don't need to do anything flashy here. They really don't. I mean, I know they want the touchdown. They've already killed 4 minutes of the clock. You've kept their offense off the field. Great catch there. And the 3 points. Walk away, play defense.
And it is through. UCF leads by 3.
Yeah, this is what they need to do, is keep the lead, though. They can keep the lead 3, 4, 7. That's really where it's going to play a part. It's when UTSA puts up 2 scores, it's hard to get back in the game against UTSA.
Yeah, just trying to time it right, figure out the right moment to throw the counterpunch.
Yep. And UTSA knows how to do the counter punches. They know how to do the punches. They know how to lead with the jab. So don't be surprised if UTSA has changed their plans of the second half and maybe not change it, execute it better. And they haven't. I'm not saying they haven't done it right, but UTSA's defense has definitely helped not let them do it. See him in motion. Throws it right up the middle with 3 defenders. That's
Ooh.
dangerous area to throw is in the middle of the field there, but seems like both these guys are gambling tonight.
UTSA was being a lot safer earlier in the game, and now they're just a lot of riskier plays.
I mean, maybe they're getting those jitters from the coaches, like, you need to score. I don't care what you have to do. And I just want to put this out there that Burkhardt does not get laid out like that anywhere, but apparently Lawless was not having any of him.
Everybody gets one.
Museum shotgun formation. Don't blitz anybody, and that was a great stand by that UCF defense. But UTSA, you know, you were talking earlier after the first almost interception, the triple coverage. This is what they were doing earlier in the game. As Kenny Bumbard, he's got 10 tackles, good for him. The Bard, whatever his name is, but this is what they've been known for. You said earlier, you know, they're more conservative, and kudos to UCF. Oh my God!
Oh,
Ooh,
what a hit.
man needs some milk.
Reasons why the fair catch exists. So volume 1.
For real. Here we go. Ike, what are you doing?
Ooh, that was a
Big
very,
guy,
very
bigger than
stupid pass.
anybody. Just don't do that, bro.
The Carpetron almost getting another pick right there.
Oh man, they're playing way off here. We're gonna see a run or we're gonna see a pass. Yeah, it's gonna be a pass. Oh, it's a screen. This is a great play for a screen. If they can get the blocks, but they didn't.
Ooh, just
I
blew it up
understand why you get the
immediately.
screen, but the UTSA's defense, first step in awareness there, took care of that real quick. For 9 on conversions, not very good tonight, but not unexpected against this top 5 team. They got trips to the left. It's the handoff, gets the block. And I guess at this point you're playing punt, you know, but it is what it is.
So UTSA will get the ball back. Can they do something with it this time, or is the UCF defense going to hold again?
You know, it seems like this game, because I've been watching it, you know, since the 7-7, it's just been like this kind of game. And if I were to have said, hey, what's the score going to be, I would have probably gone for UTSA. But I do know what UCF has been doing the past couple of weeks, so I'm not surprised. Getting away from Burkhardt, I'm very surprised, but it clearly pays off right there.
Oh
Lawless,
my. And it's going to be first and goal at the 4 or 5. What a throw, what a catch, and what a run after the catch.
That is a great completion there by Jimmy Johns. So if you want to sub, call Jimmy Johns, 1-800-JIMMY-JOHNS-USA, JK.
That's a long phone number.
I'm just making that up. As we see a handoff to Burkhardt. Oh my God! Oh, Lawless is an animal right now. I feel like they're just manning him up on Burkhardt and saying, like, yo, I don't care what you do, don't let this man go nowhere.
Look like he put cinder blocks in his freaking shoulder pads.
That's probably what it is. Here we go with the pro formation, full tight end set, and in motion underneath for a jet sweep. There we go. That's a great tackle there by Jimmy Johns. Had nothing. It was just pure zone, great defense. UCF, 3rd and goal. Hold him here. I mean, this is a huge win. Pro formation again.
Yeah, I mean, that last play was dead in the water before it even took off.
And outright. Gonna be a pass. Yeah. Oh my
And
God.
UTSA takes back their lead.
Papaco, whatever his name is.
Popcorn.
Obviously, yeah, popcorn. He their best touchdown receiver, tight end here. So I think he's got 8 or 9 on the season at this point. Stinks to be UCF to go through all that. But know that they can put up points.
Yeah, granted they gave up points, but I mean it's still within arm's reach.
A decent return there to the 26-yard line. I would like Ike drop the mic, no fake spikes, and just score some touchdowns. Here he goes. He steps back, throws it to the right side, and he gets 2 yards. Amazing. I am not okay with that play there.
So much effort for so little gain.
I agree. Here he goes. He steps back, looks through the progressions, does the same play. His dump offs need to go away. And I'm gonna wrap the rest of the game.
I was about to say you're a rhyming machine right now, dude.
Just joke. I'm not gonna do that. I'll get in trouble. Wow, this is
God.
a full pistol formation, fake handoff with a run. You know, I really actually liked it if it actually worked. That was like some
Yeah.
Pat Mahomes things going on right there that did not
I mean, if any play works, then you like it.
work. This is true. Oh, we're gonna leave UTSA with some decent field position as nobody is there to get down there.
Oh.
I lied. They got 10 yards almost on that return. I think at the 40, I believe. Almost the 40. Here we go. UCF needs to just keep doing what they've been doing. Forget about that last drive. Crazy blitz, and I appreciate that. You know, force him to throw that ball short. If he has time, we see what he can do.
As keep it close, keep it dangerous. I mean,
We got
whatever keeps him from seeing ghosts out there.
That corner blitz was huge. There. I don't know in the corner, that nickel corner there. Oh, 33. So yeah, that was blown up right from the beginning. He saw that right there. Boom. Night. Good night. Let's see what Leighton Lee can pull up here. You know, 3rd and 12, you're in the lead. Burkhart's not a bad option, but we don't see it to him. They keep the tight end blocking. As we see these, they're just exploiting that corner side.
Wow.
They're not. That was a straight cover 2. So
The defense just disappeared.
It was actually Spencer who had the touchdown earlier. Here we go with fake run. Here we go. Pass to the left side. Plus a first down. Lay it out before he can get it. Gonna really come back for that comeback route.
And 2nd inches, it's a pretty dangerous area. I mean, you can call anything here.
As we see the run right up the middle. To get laid
First
the heck
down.
up. Caleb Mays, don't know who you are, but you're probably a walk-on. Kudos for your first and last run for the season.
Yeah, I was about to say, I'm pretty sure that's the walk-on.
Here we go. Passing it to left. I was just about to say, this is dangerous throws.
You know, going back to the square peg round hole analogy, I mean, they're just trying to explode, but they just keep forcing things.
And this right here, this is when Lee Leighton needs to. Wow! My man was going left, right. Boom, Jimmy Johns, give me a sub. And that was. Dude, what? That wasn't even a throw.
What the heck was that?
He broke his wrist on that play. Tommy Guns played.
Just in the backfield playing DDR in the pocket and then just kind of like throws a floater out there.
Oh man, here, this is the big boys. Got the goal line formation on both sides.
And is he gonna get in? Oh, not.
That was a great 1v1 there. Tommy Guns said, not today. Sorry, Burkhardt. Here we go, another heavy set. Goal line formation. Tight end to the left. Hands it off to the strong side for a touchdown. I mean, that was expected. You got that heavy set. I mean, Burkhardt's a great product for touchdowns.
I'm almost surprised they didn't Seahawks it away right there.
Now we got ourselves a 2-score game. 11 points. UCF far from out of it. Minute and 30 left in the third. I wouldn't sweat it. We saw them come back from 10 earlier, or 17. I forget what it was, but they were down. and they definitely got through it as a team. So I wouldn't be suspect and nothing less.
Yeah, their offense really needs to get to work here. I mean, their defense has kind of been holding a big load on this game too.
Yep. I mean, their offense is, ticker tack, getting it done, but not. And as we see that great, amazing reception, that throw was horrible, but that reception was amazing. Jordan Johnson gets that toe. That was amazing. Sorry. Best catch all game. We go with the screen, the little dump off bubble screen. Not a bad play. Give it to Jordan Johnson. I think Jordan Johnson needs the ball a little bit more here. Just getting hot at the right time.
I mean, hell, if the irons are hot, strike it.
I love these analogies that you have. They're actually kind of funny. Oh, man. As he does get the dump off to Milton there to make it a third and very manageable. We know they're going to pass it. If they run it, I'm okay with it. Because they've been running it very well. They put the running back out to the... Oh, my God, with a first down there. Beautiful catch by Dusty Rooks. Much needed. He had the touchdown earlier in the game in the deep corner of the end zone. Ike.
It fits, it ships, man.
It fits, it ships. Oh, man, that should have been a pick.
That almost fit.
Right into UTSA's hands. Playing off right now. They know they're going to be passing the ball here. So, job by the defense. Not a really good play. I'd rather see Ike. I mean, I don't know why he's not running it. He had turf in front of him.
I mean, they're doing great with the improvised runs. The option was doing pretty good for them.
Oh, they're sending a quarter blitz there. Oh my God. That pressure came pretty quick to collapse that pocket. 17 seconds left. Punt the ball. UTSA's ball. Switch the size of the field. We're going to have to hang up something, and then we're going to have to hold up something. Let you guys call that out.
It's going to be a touchback. And can UTSA extend their lead, or can UCF hold them?
Lately back in the shotgun, tight end in motion. Lobs it up over the middle to Paris Glass, picking up 7. Nothing too dangerous, just going to let this clock wind down. End of the third quarter.
Why don't we get some involvement here in the chat if anybody's watching the chat. Let's hang up some fours here. We give some interests to what people have been saying because I've been watching it here and there. I'm really bad at watching the game and being in the channel.
Yeah, chat's been absolutely blowing up tonight. I love to see it.
Good. That's very good. As we see them with a fake run, as latently...
Nice fake. Gonna get the first.
And then some.
A lot more. Past midfield. Not into his own guy, but... Wow. Another huge run.
Been bending and not breaking, and that's a little bit of brokage. Need to... if they hold them here, which is possibly not going to happen because UTSA is hot right now. Holding the 3. It's a 2-score game still. UCF, we've seen them take them off the field early, so let's see as we see them with trips to the left side here. UCF plays man. We got one person motioning the tight end to the right, and he stays in coverage. Is it up the middle? I believe he dropped it. He did.
He dropped.
Ooh.
Play there by UCF defense. Tommy Gunn's one of their better linebackers. Love watching him play. Those are the plays, though, that don't get stats. And you got to appreciate those. Dribble by the quarterback. He keeps the running back down. We got a little... Oh, 3rd and 8. Here we go. What UCF needs to do.
Wow. A lot of yards for UTSA today.
I mean, it shows on the scoreboard, too. It's the man in motion to the right side. You got people going deep here. Oh, my God.
Had a man open, then and just the Or wait,
Billy, what are you thinking here? Now it's a 2-score game. Minutes. It's definitely 4-down territory. No.
Oh, hands down.
Okay.
and UCF is now again in a
Like
down by a lot of points.
you have to find that balance between what's been working, but you also have to step up the aggression. You got to put your foot to the floor here, man.
I agree. Timing is everything right now. I'm okay with running the ball. I don't think there's anything. Right now is probably the only drive they can run the ball.
Oh,
but
yeah.
It needs to be positive runs. As we do see the run and Ike going out to get the first down and then some. That is exactly what I was talking about. If you could do that, get 2-3 of those in, pass the ball. That's what you need to do.
Just throwing some options, like I was saying earlier, even like the improvised runs off of pass plays that don't work. Really try to open up that play action game because I feel like they would really be strong with that right now.
I concur. As we see the double running backs back there with the fake read option. Oh my God!
Oh yeah, sure.
Here we go. Hey, you guys got to speed this up. Get to the line. 9 receptions on the night. Only 53 yards, but 9 receptions. He's definitely a workhorse tonight. 4 wide receivers. The run up the middle. Now this is when you gotta slow down the run. Their defensive line is starting to figure it out.
Yeah, really starting to key in on this one. I mean,
Watt just came in there and said, snack quarterback. Here we go. We got some pressure and almost an interception.
Ooh.
Tom Krieg is very upset with that. Got hands like feet because they stink. You see the man in motion here. They got all the way trips right. They send a linebacker blitz. Throw to the left side.
Wide open touchdown Knights.
Whoosh. Bro, somebody didn't do their job on that side. Oh my God, that safety got flat-footed.
Defense just
That was
shut down.
persecutor.
he was just staring Ike down.
He was like, "What's your game?" And then he's like, "Oh yeah, football."
I'm supposed to be here.
Hey, sometimes can do that, I guess. I mean, that was great. They needed that. 7 minutes left. I mean, right now they can really if they could stop UTSA right now, that would be fun to see. Good score game here. Good score. 7 minutes. Quarter.
UCF really needs to stop here so that they can get the ball back and just score. A touchdown or a field goal or whatever could work.
And in motion as he gets it over to Jimmy Johns. Jimmy Johns been working too tonight. He's been working triple overtime. He does play the return game too, so he's tired. And good for him for getting the touchdown and over 100 yards. You see the little... Wow. Sorry,
Pick it up.
There as Caleb Mays. Literally... I mean, that was the watch too.
Yeah. Walk on getting some work tonight.
And that was just instantly blown up.
I mean, Anthony Spencer's having a game. 2 tackles, 1 tackle for a loss, 1 interception, which I don't know why it's not up there for a touchdown. But he did. He's the one who had it. I'm making it up.
You're a witch.
As we see them bring the pressure and get them to a 3rd and 10 here. Almost 400 yards passing. This is really where it's going to get interesting. Right now. For 9 on 3rd downs. Looks like they're playing zone on defense. They blitzed it on the right side, and that's exactly where he threw it to stop them. I don't like Jackson. I think it's his 2nd reception all game. 3rd, my apologies. Ow. UCF enjoys playing from behind, if you get that, giggity. But great defense, great offense. This is an exciting show. I don't know what other more you can ask for.
You know, in a game, especially with playoff implications on the line like this, having something being this close scoring, I mean, it's always a feast to watch.
The question I have is, you look at these two teams, do they both make the playoffs?
If UCF wins, I would say yes, but if they lose, I'm definitely leaning towards no.
Yeah. I mean, I was going to say the exact same thing that you just said. But yeah, I agree. If UCF comes out, wins, I see them both in the playoffs, and I see it match. We'll see what happens here as they're in the pistol formation. Sends the running back out right. Looks through his progressions, get it right to his third progression. That was not pass interference apparently, but it was.
Yeah, that was some real heavy contact there.
I don't agree with that, but that's not Ike's fault. He had the ball right where he should have been. You see the punt here. Jimmy Johns. Man's gonna have like 100 yards punt right there.
UTSA just needs to run some clock here.
Exactly what they need to do. I agree. If they could just run the ball, and you know what, Burkhart is not only going to run the ball, he's going to get first downs, possibly a touchdown. Ready? I know that's not all 177. Yeah, he's got 77 yards, 4.5 yards to carry. Kill the clock, make them waste the timeouts. Score. They really have it. Fucking formation here. Burkhart to the left of the quarterback, and they got the read run.
Got 100 yards rushing today, I think.
Latently, yeah, probably.
Yeah, 105.
Yep. One touchdown. I mean, he does have a lot of touchdowns on the season. I'm pretty sure he's up there. He's at like 12 or something.
Just wonder how many of those are sniping touchdowns from the running back in the red zone.
He's got one touchdown. I apologize on rushing. I know he does run the ball, but it's less than what I thought. Way less than what I thought. Thinking of Aaron Ike's touchdown rushing. Wow, that is unfortunate when you lose your footing like that.
He just stayed on his feet. That could have been a first down and a lot more.
This turf ain't no joke.
Oh man, they put a lot in the box for no reason as Burkhart gets the first down. 8-yard rush. Oh, I'd be mad too. Go home. No. 6 tackles for Ronnie Shanahan. 1 tackle for a loss. Unfortunately, that was not for a loss, that one. We see the read option. Tackles. No gain. 3 minutes, 40 seconds left. Kenny is all over the field tonight. 15 tackles. Let him get 5 more. It'll just be fun to see. 2 tight ends.
A man can only hope.
Still the read option. Number 99 is just not fast enough. Oh my God.
Ooh, almost had the first.
That is extremely lucky for UCF.
I don't even know what just happened there.
I think he ran into his own man and like audible into something here. Let's see if it's going to be a run or a pass. Minutes. They're going to kill the clock here. They're looking to kill the clock, get the 3 points in smart play.
I wouldn't be surprised if we see a draw here.
I'm really. UCF should have called timeout, maybe. I don't know. But I guess I know why not, because if they get the first year.
Got the first, and
we're not going to see a timeout. Looks like we're just going to continue to play. Looks like we're going to continue to play. 2-minute warning. Or the 2-minute mark. Man. You know, UCF here is definitely looking for something to happen. Been in it all freaking game. UTSA has been ahead most of the game.
They're just looking at themselves thinking, not like this.
Yep. Let me get my chance. Can you guys please fumble the ball? Oh my God, as we see a pass play right into the middle of the field. Still to kill the clock there. You got to call a timeout. Good play, coach. It's 2nd and 3rd. I don't expect to see another pass like that. I'd be very surprised as they spread the field. No tight ends. Burkhart's going to run it in. to get a touchdown, but we're going to see a timeout for a goal line. And that right there, I believe, is going to be the game unless we see some type of miracle happen.
Yeah, it's starting to look like the post-game Disney trip ain't gonna happen.
You see the jet sweep.
Wow.
He blew him up right there. 10 zip rush 0 yards. He did get a touchdown earlier on the reception, so maybe that's not his forte. As we see a blitz to the right side, throws it out. I mean, you can't be that mad being UCF. You got no timeouts, and they just got an incompletion. You know we need a miracle.
They need a fumble or
I mean, if they
I don't think they
here,
can, but
which they didn't.
that's probably the game.
I mean, I've seen some crazy stuff. A minute and 47 seconds. Touchdown real quick, onside quick touchdown. I mean, I'm all about it.
But I mean, onside kicks are very rarely recovered. I haven't seen one recovered yet.
No. Don't kill the
but-
hopes of others, okay?
I'm just saying it.
We see a return, mediocre return for 25 yards. I don't want to say anything at this point, so I'm going to let you guys chat a little because I'm going to believe that there's going to be some risky throwing here by Ike. There we go, not so risky. See that hurry up offense.
The hurry up offense, Bobby Boucher crowd surfing there. Ike spiking the ball.
I don't think there was any need for that, but okay.
Yeah.
It was supposed to be a completion, I don't know. You go with the full pistol formation, steps back. They're sending a blitz here, UCF. I mean, UTSA. I would go out of bounds.
Why did he not go out of bounds?
Yes, you get the first.
Very unaware play.
Yeah. I mean, here we go with the pistol formation again. Just over with 5 tackles on the night. Good for him. As we see another dump off.
It's gonna be out of bounds.
They're trying to get these first downs real quick, but it's not working.
He's constantly being stopped short here.
Oh. Here we go. We're gonna see a little.
Can't throw an interception if it's right to the ground. Lining up in the shotgun.
Here we go. He's got the first down. Now we need to see some of these crossing routes turn into post routes and corner routes and vertical.
Touchdowns.
Yeah, he's
we
burning
go.
way too much clock.
Touchdowns.
Yeah. Here we go. And there we go with another. I think that was actually verticals with the inside check down, but still, they are driving, okay, with 42 seconds left, and we're going to see a 327 yards. I mean, he's not having a horrible game. He's really not. I think they never were able to produce running in this game, and it definitely held them back a little. We got a mismatch over there in that slot on the right side. As we see him, that's
Wide open touchdown.
Dusty
I took
Wilson.
my advice
Wow.
and turn short passes into touchdowns.
34 seconds.
Can they get the onside kick?
I'm
And
going to tell you something right now. If they get this onside kick, I don't care if they win or lose. I've never seen one.
if they recover the onside kick, then I don't know, I don't know, but like something crazy and positive.
I've seen one onside recovery this season.
Really? Who was it? Do you know?
I can't remember who. It was Arkansas versus somebody. Can't
And
remember which
to
game
see
it
that
was.
tonight. Hey, UCF, you guys came out to fight. Definitely came out churning and burning, but UTSA, the expectations are real for them and UCF.
very exciting game. Over 100+ points scored. And a lot of yards.
Yeah, here we go with the victory formation. That'll be it, guys. What do you guys believe is the masterpiece of all this?
I mean, there you first. Sorry.
I was gonna say it was the UTSA running game. They ran very, very well.
I agree with you on that, especially when the quarterback who doesn't run much came out and put up some yards and helped them get these wins.
You know, let's also not
Over
forget both
100
the team
yards,
secondaries
4
here. I
total
mean,
touchdowns for the
Oh yeah.
early
UTSA
on in the
quarterback.
game, they were just playing absolutely lights out. I mean, you know, it comes down to ball security with the quarterbacks, but I mean, being able to just come up, pick it up out of the air like that, and I mean, in UCF's case, you know, run it back, you know, first play of the game damn near.
UCF plays on Monday next week at Baylor, and looks like that UTSA will be playing next week at home, also on Monday against Virginia Tech. So everybody stay tuned for the next game, I believe, and I appreciate you guys having me here tonight.
Well, thank you for joining us.
All right, guys, you guys have a good one.
Goodbye, everybody.
UCFL.